Alright, hello everyone, it's Pan the Bear 707 here with episode 4 on our Let's Play Minecraft Together series on my channel. And I think this episode, guys, I got a few things planned, but something that I noticed right away today was that I think they updated the texture pack, because yeah, the netherrack is a lot better than it was before. So I'm really glad they were able to do that, just because I really didn't like the one from yeah, the one that was before. Alright, so actually been really busy, guys. I've been doing a lot in between episodes. I basically went out and I kind of changed my mind on the roof for some of my buildings. Before I was gonna use cobblestone, but then I changed my mind and I kind of went for some bricks. So I went out and mined a bunch of clay. This is what I have. I actually already smelted a bunch of it, and the rest I have right here. So if you guys see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 shulkers full of clay that I still need to break down, because if you smelt it like this, you're gonna get terracotta, which I don't want. So I basically want the little clay balls. What are they called? Just clay. Wow, they have the same name. Why? That's kind of weird. This I never noticed that till now. So I still need to do that. It's gonna take a while for me to do it. And I went to, I think, a couple of the biomes, of the swamp biomes, to get that. It took me probably a few hours to get all that. So I was just watching TV while I was doing that, and I didn't do it all together. It took me a few times playing to finish it. So right now I actually went and got a bunch of more lava, and I keep going this way when I could go the other way. So I can start smelting, and yeah, I think it's pretty much full, because I've been AFK here just so the system could run the lava and basically put it. Something that I noticed, and that I noticed before but I didn't know what was going on, was that every time I would put full stacks of clay, I would only get some bags. So for example, right here, if you guys notice, I got 38. It's not a full stack. And I noticed that a few times because I smelted a lot of clay already. I have it in the overworld, and I noticed that it was kind of weird. Even with the sand, when I was doing the sand, it was kind of weird that I wasn't getting the same thing back. And then earlier I went and dug through the whole system, and I found out that for some reason the sand and clay was getting into these hoppers right here, which is the fuel hoppers, which I have no clue how that happened or how that would happen if the where I've been putting the clay and sand is on top of these hoppers, like on the top on this chest, and then this row right here is just for the fuel. So I have no clue how that happened, and there was a few furnaces that were actually backed up like that. So hopefully doing it now that I took everything out is gonna run a little bit smoother and just get more stuff. So yeah, I need to do that. So let me go to the overworld really quick, guys, and then start mining a bunch of this, because I kind of want to do it. And then I also went to the mall, and I noticed that I sold out all my quartz. So if you guys notice, I got a lot of right here, but I kind of want to wait to mine the quartz, because I kind of want to use the furnaces as I'm mining them, because I'm gonna mine a lot. This is just like probably half of what I'm gonna mine, so I kind of want the furnaces running as I'm doing this. And I also need this because I need to man some of my picks. I think, no, shovels, because I used a lot of the shovels to mine all the clay, and then my elytras. Since we don't have the oinker in there anymore, it's kind of hard to mend like your stuff, so I'm just gonna take advantage of the quartz and do that. So let me go to the overworld really quick and then just start mining some of this clay. So I'll meet you guys in just a little bit. Alright, so the way I like to do this is I just go up in a pillar, go all the way up, and I think I could go up 3 stacks. That's what, like 100, and I have no clue how much it is, guys, but I think it's like 250. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna add in here. But something that I noticed that I want to do before I go any higher is, so I got 2 more shovels. I went and enchanted a couple shovels, got a couple mending books, and then enchanted these because I ran out of the other ones. So if I go straight down, I don't know if you guys noticed that, it kind of shifts to the sides, so I can't just go straight down. Yeah, right there. For some reason, it kind of pushes you to the corners. So if you just mine straight down like this, you're gonna end up falling, which is really annoying. Ooh. Oh, look how many there is, guys. No way. Oh, I was not expecting that. Oh, where? Really? Oh, I wonder if I could get one in here and then kill it in the... Yeah, I got one. And then I could probably kill it in the overworld. I mean, in the nether. Alright, so another one coming. Can I get you? Okay, the guy's coming to me. Bam, one more. Come on, bro. Come at me. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait for this guy. I don't think he's gonna be able to, could I just, nope. And I don't have a bow on me, that's why I'm not able to do it. So, yeah, I just want to get this one really quick. Alright, there we go, guys. I got all of them in my overworld, I mean in the nether. So, let's see how it's gonna be. It's gonna be really hectic. Yep. Oh, he hit me. Oh, the dogs are trying to save me. Where are the other ones though? Was it just one of them? So I got 4 membranes from one of them. I don't hear the other one, so probably the other ones didn't make it. Probably they suffocated. Since I'm going up here, I kind of want to show you guys what I've done. So I kind of did the roof like I said. I wanted to do bricks, which I think is pretty cool. I decided to yeah, use slabs and stairs for the roof. I think this is all slabs, never mind. And then just some stairs. The building's kind of off. It's not even like in the matter that that everything is gonna work out the way I planned, but I didn't want to tear it down, so I just went with it. So if it looks a little bit odd, guys, that's why. So as soon as I come in, like I said before, I said before that I wasn't gonna add any chests, but then I noticed that it was gonna come in handy because like I basically filled almost all of these, so I kind of needed more storage, and just the shulkers were not gonna be enough. So I just added a bunch of chests right here. I added my little section, like I said before, where I was gonna use furnaces, and then just anvils and all that stuff, the necessities, and then I haven't done anything down here. Still need to do that. Probably I'll do that in between episodes. And then at the top right here, I just added some lights and my bed. So I'm gonna try to sleep really quick, although it's not gonna work, but I just want the game to know that I slept, because yeah, the phantoms are a little bit hectic. So I figured out a better way to actually mine the clay, instead of doing it the way I was before. I remember that you could put the stuff in your offhand, and then basically you could do this. So I only did probably like maybe a shulker, not a shulker, but a shulker full of the clay balls, before I remember you could do this. And yeah, so I've just been doing this, and it's basically like way faster, maybe like 10 times faster, because before I would have to place all the clay, right, and then I have to go slowly mine it after, and you guys notice right here it was really quick. So yeah, so I already got 1, 2, 3, and then 4 shulkers full of the balls. I still got these 4 to actually mine, but I think I'm good enough with these right now. So I'm just gonna go over and start mining. So I think I'm gonna keep the shovel here. So what's a good spot? So as you guys notice, yeah, it's pretty packed. So I'm just gonna leave these shovels here because I'm gonna need them. I'll take this one, I think, but I just want to show you guys all the bricks that I have. So this was from the first trip. before an update that they made. So yeah, it took me a while to get all these, and I crafted them and everything. And then the next day they sent a message on Discord saying that they changed one of the things, or an add-on, or I don't know what they call it, but basically instead of four balls making one block, so basically one block of clay, instead of being one block of clay, now it's four. So I think they did that since, because there's so many people on the server, just to help out with resources, because yeah, then if one or two people go and start mining a bunch of it, then the rest are not gonna have any. So it's I think a smart move, to be honest. I'm glad they did that. One, because obviously it's gonna help me since I'm using it, and then two, it's gonna let other people get some. And yeah, so I'm glad they did that. So I kind of want to place some of the clay that I have on me. Actually, let me put these shulkers down, and then I kind of want to go and start mending one of my picks, my shovels I mean. So let me just get a bunch of it. Alright, so it is stopped, and then I just click on them, and let me just get the rest if I can. How many more? 2 stacks. Alright, so just put it on there, and then I can just put the rest here, and then I'll wait. So since I'm doing that and waiting for that, I'll just be mending my shovels and my stuff, mainly my elytras, because if you guys notice, yeah, they're pretty worn out. So I think that's the first thing that I'm gonna do. So I think I'm gonna mend these first, and then my shovels. I think, yeah, this is just a regular shovel, and then this is another regular shovel. And then a pick, I'll save the pick for later. I kind of want my elytras first. So the way I'm going to be doing that is basically I'm just going to be wearing my elytra, and then I need my other pick right here, efficiency 5. And the way I do it is I basically just go and start mining all this quartz, and since you get levels from it, basically it's gonna mend the elytra. So hopefully it does it. Because another thing that I remember that they added was, hopefully it is, it doesn't say if it is or not, the membranes, the phantom membranes, that it takes those to mend an elytra. So I'm not sure if I can still mend it regular with the XP, or I have to have the membranes, because that's gonna kind of suck, because you're basically gonna have to go hunting for phantoms and get a good stash so you can mend your elytra whenever you need it. The good thing is that I have a few elytras, so I could just get a bunch of them and then just carry them around me, and every time I wear one out, I could just carry the other one. Alright, there we go. So I mined a bunch of it, guys, already, and I already restocked the marketplace with the nether quartz that we're getting, and now let's see how much brick we have. So yeah, look at this, we have a bunch of brick. Alright, so I want to test it because I still don't know exactly what they meant by the changes. So okay, so right now I have 4 stacks. So if I turn them into brick, yeah, okay, so basically each brick will count as 1 brick block. So having four of these would just give me a stack normally, and like this, it gives me 4 stacks. Oh wow, so that's gonna be amazing, guys. This is gonna help me out so much. If you guys notice, oops, I don't want to do that. I have so much. Look at this. I have all this plus 2 full shulkers of clay. So that's basically 2 of these. No, how much is it? 4 of these. So 4 shulkers, and then 3 of these, or 4 of double chests full of blocks. And that's not including everything that I have here. So that's amazing, guys. That's really cool. Probably if I'm still gonna see how much I'm gonna use it, because I think I'm just gonna use it for the houses that are around the castle, not for the actual castle, or at least I'm not gonna try to. I really want to stay away from that, because I kind of want to make the houses like a little bit newer than the castle. The castle's been there for a long time, so it's not really gonna have bricks. So that's kind of gonna be the thing. So I'm trying not to use bricks for the castle. So probably I'll even start selling these, since I'm gonna have so many. So I guess I'll just do it this way. And then I guess I need to make another one of these. I guess I'll put them at the top, and then I'll just start making these, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to get everything. That's amazing though. I'm really glad they did this, like not just because it's helping me out a lot, but just in general, because it was gonna be a lot of work doing it this way. So I'm really glad that they did it like this. So look at this, guys. That's really cool. That's a lot of stone bricks. Alright, so I was thinking of editing the house. I wanted to add maybe like this area, like this part of the house, a little bit higher. That way the roof is not so simple where it's just like that. But at the same time, I'm not sure how, if this building's even gonna stay. But I really like the inside. I really like how this looks. It kind of does look like medieval times, or not medieval times, but back in those days where yeah, kind of like the Game of Thrones. So I just added a roof to it, just slabs, and then I added these walls right here, although I don't know if it makes much sense, because having this is basically like stone as a wall. Yeah, like being on the second story, how are they gonna get it up, right? So I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave this or how I'm gonna work with that, but it looks really cool, but at the same time it doesn't make sense, so I don't know what exactly to do. Yeah, so I just have my bed up here and everything. So yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for this house, other than just editing the thing. But I'm just gonna do it off camera, and I think I'm gonna start working on a pumpkin farm, and as well as melon farm, because something that I noticed was that all the pumpkins that I got from my farm, the one that I had before, are all carved pumpkins now, so I can't trade them. Since they're carved pumpkins, they're not able to be traded, because now to actually make like a lantern and stuff like that, you need to use shears for them. But since this is how they were before, I guess they stayed this way, and now I can't trade them with the villagers, which really sucks, because a lot of these are like that. So I'm gonna basically have to start all over. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with so many pumpkins. See if you guys notice, pumpkin and carved pumpkin. So, well, what happened to him? Did he take them? There we go. Yeah, so I need to make one, and since I'm gonna AFK, I guess, up there, I need to make a couple farms. One is the pumpkin and melon. Another one is gonna be a kelp farm. So I'm gonna look up into those, and I guess for the rest of the episode, we're gonna gather the materials and then see where that leads us. So yeah, guys, I'll be right back. The next thing that I want to do is I want to build a kelp farm, like I said before. And I'm actually gonna build, I already got like the foundation started. I'm just gonna kind of like take you guys step by step. It's pretty simple. Building wise, it's really easy to build. This design is actually by Kelp. So if I remember, I'll put a link in the description. Yeah, it's basically if I don't, then you guys could just look up Kelp farm, and it should probably show up. So we are gonna need these pistons right here. We're gonna need some observers, and then some more building blocks. I'm not gonna add the kelp till later, so I'm just gonna keep it right here. So I don't think I'm gonna need that. Oh yeah, I need more glass though. So I already got all the supplies that I'm gonna need. For sure I'm gonna need glass. I'm also gonna need this is for a smelting farm. So basically it's gonna be like the whole thing is gonna be the kelp farm plus the smelter, so that's why I have this right here. But this is basically all I'm gonna need for the actual kelp farm. Alright, so and for the kelp, I just went before the episode, before I started recording again, I just went to the ocean and started mining a bunch of them. Alright, so the way that he has it is that this is where he's gonna place the kelp. So alright, so I'm not sure if I want to leave this dirt though, because yeah, what if I'm like digging around and I accidentally like dig this out? So I think I'm gonna change that out, but I'll do that later. I guess I don't have to do it right now. Alright, so the next thing that we need to do is basically start putting our pistons. So there's 15 total, and then he said that we're supposed to leave a gap in in between that after the pistons on either side. That way, because as the piston is pushing out, it's gonna destroy some of the water sources. So having these two are just gonna replenish that. So it kind of makes sense. So I might as well just start doing on both sides. So I just want to make sure that it is 15. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, there we go. And then after this, we're gonna place some more blocks on the back. And I guess I could just do it this way. And I just saw the video, and then I kind of just got like an idea of how it was, and then yeah, I started recording. All right, so now for the actual observers. So I just got everything ready before the episode, since I don't like when they're really long. Although even if I don't try, they always come out longer than I'd like. And does it have the smiley face? Yes. And it's not a smiley face, by the way. It's kind of like a frown face, but I just like calling it a smiley face just because it's pretty funny. So once we have that, I actually need redstone. I need to remember this. So I'm just gonna show you guys one, and then I'm just gonna build the rest. And then once I start adding like water, because I'm literally gonna have to fill everything, or maybe I'll do it as I go with water. And where is it at? Where's my redstone? Right here. So I'll just get some of it. I don't think I'm gonna need that much, hopefully. Yeah, that'll be plenty. So once I have this, I'm just gonna place all my redstone in the back right here. And basically that's the whole farm right here, guys. Is basically just doing this, building it up like this. And then the kelp is actually gonna go on this, so I need to just build this up. And I guess I'll do it. I don't want to do it because I wanted like a way up, but I guess I'll just finish it really quick and show you guys the first few steps, and then the beginning of the second one before I just do it off camera, because you guys don't want to see me doing this. It's pretty boring. Maybe it feels earlier in the video, but yeah, it's towards the end, so I'd rather just finish it off like this. All right, there we go. So oh yeah, we need to add the bottom. Every row has to be water sources, so I'm gonna have to do that. But then once we have this right here, the kelp is actually gonna be here, but then we're gonna add a block to the side right here, and then let me just continue all the way along, and then basically it's gonna go at an angle, kind of like a V shape. It's pretty cool, because then at the end the water is gonna like push everything to the middle right here, because there's a 1 block gap in between, and then everything's just gonna get pushed out into the smelter. So it's pretty cool that he actually added the smelter as well, because yeah, it's needed, you know what I mean. So it's gonna be pretty cool, guys. I'm not sure if I'm gonna want just one of these or a couple, because I could always extend it this way. So basically I already decided the layout of the castle. I'm gonna have this building right here, this giant building. So if I'm gonna add another one, it'd be on this side, and then the main like building is gonna be over here, so in this area, and then there's gonna be like a giant one behind that. So it's gonna be pretty cool, because it's gonna be kind of like into the hill right here, and then everything is gonna be in here. So everything, all the other houses, is gonna be in this area, and then I'm just gonna surround the wall all the way outside. So I think this is going to be in the inside still, so the wall is going to be pretty big, and I'm going to be able to fill like a lot of houses, this with a lot of houses. So it's going to be pretty cool, guys. I'm honestly excited. All right, so now that I have that, let me just extend this right here, and then I think he said the kelp is going to be here, so then this is where we could start adding the rest of our pistons. Oh no, I was afraid of this. Yeah, guys, I think I'm just gonna finish it up, since you guys already... No, I don't want to die. No. Oh my god, I can't believe I just made it. I haven't died yet to the phantoms, and I'm not looking forward to doing it anytime soon. But yeah, guys, so let me just finish, and then I'll bring you guys back once I got most of it done. So I just wanted to show you what I've done to the place, my house, that is. The second story, I added this like little room, and I kind of looked into some pictures from the Game of Thrones, since like I said before, I kind of want to base my base off that era, and I just saw some of the things that they would add, and it was a lot fancier than I remember. But I basically added this like little closet, whatever it is, like storage thing. And then I want to use this texture because I really like how it looks. I added a couple frames and a desk, because I noticed that they have these really fancy wooden desks everywhere they have, so I kind of wanted to include that, a little chair, and then just a little bit of some details on the walls. And this, I have no clue what it is, but it kind of adds a little bit to it. Some flower pots, and yeah, more tables. So I really like how it looks. Like coming in here, it seems like it's done, right? Like it's finished. Probably one of the things that I need to add is carpet, so I might have to look into that. And then I also added these fences right here on the corners where the pillar is, so just to give it like a little bit more support, and like I said before, just a little bit more detail. So I didn't do that much, guys. Just added a couple trees for like plants, you know, that kind of stuff here and there. Added some cobwebs, but I'm not feeling them. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep them. I guess it doesn't fit in this area. Maybe one does, but not a lot, because I have like 3 total. But yeah, guys, so I actually have the farm done. So do I have slabs? Because that's the whole point I went to my house for. So it did take me a while to actually create it, but once you get an idea of how to do it, it's pretty easy to get. So I already finished one side. It has like all the stuff ready, and I just need to plant this side. And let me see if I can get up there really quick, because the only way to do this is to basically ender pearl up there. So let me eat really quick. There we go. All right, so I have a little channel right here where I'm gonna place some water. That way it just get pushed to the side over here, where I actually have a smelter. I built the smelter. I didn't want to really show it on camera because it's basically the same thing as the one that I showed you guys earlier, but just different style. So I might go down there and explain you guys as far as I know how it works, because I'm not big on redstone, but I know some of it. So everything's just gonna slide down here, and then it's gonna fall into a minecart hopper down there. But let me just finish this. So okay, so it turned to ice because yeah, we're here. So let me get rid of that. So yeah, guys, so I added a roof. The reason I added a roof is, like you guys saw there, since we're in the snow biome, water freezes, like water sources freeze. So I needed to cover this, which made it a little bit more difficult, but it's still pretty cool. All right, so now the weight, well, you kept pushing shift, but that actually sends you down. So I basically got to the top, and in order to have this water source be like this and not just completely fill it up, is by adding these blocks here, these slabs. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then once I add the blocks on top, the water sources at the edge, I could remove all these. So yeah, as you guys noticed, I already got a lot of done. So yeah, that's a lot of work, guys. It took so long, and it's really annoying placing all this water, just because it's a lot of work, like a lot of work. And then once you get to the observers, where the observers are, they actually update, and it just makes like a bunch of sound, and overall it kind of just a little bit annoying. So let me just finish this really quick. I kind of want to do this on camera, and I guess probably, yes, I can. I could just show you guys how I do it. All right, so now let me go up here, and I need to go to the edge right here. So let me just take all this out, and then just add some sources. Go down there and remove, do I have any water and ice? I do. So I just kind of need to do this. I actually don't need to do it every one. Probably if I go like this, it's gonna work. So actually need to get my stuff ready, so it does. So I just want to see if it's working, if it's gonna add a source on all these blocks, and it is. So this is why I need to do this really quick, because yeah, like you guys noticed there, that happens. All right, there we go. So that's probably one of the only things that I hate about the snow biome, is that I'm gonna have to place something on top for water, but overall it's gonna work out. So let me just finish this up, guys, and then I'll show you guys how I add the kelp. So once you have everything ready, we can just start placing the kelp, which is gonna go here, and I kind of need a little bit more. And yeah, it's really helpful because you can place it on top of almost everything. So that's the bottom layer right there, and then we just place it on top of the server, and then once it grows 2 blocks higher, it's gonna get detected, and then it's gonna kick or push or break. I used so many words right there. The top 2, which is just gonna leave the bottom one again. So it comes really helpful, and so far I really like it. Like the rates are really good. So that's what I really wanted, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna build 2, just because I imagine it's gonna cost a lot of lag, and then especially since I don't have the greatest computer, I don't really want that, because I don't want my base to be laggy. Just watching the moon go down, turning into daytime. Beautiful thing. Alright guys, so I finished adding all the water, and I actually changed this from stone brick to packed ice, compressed ice, or whatever it is. So I just want to see it working. I actually been paying attention to it, and it seems to be working just fine. So you guys notice right there, since it gets pushed down, sometimes right here it hits the ledge, and for some reason it goes down, but it always goes backs up, and then back up, and then it, oh, I guess I'm not sure what happened right there, but eventually I imagine it's gonna go up. I just wanted to see it go up really quick, so I don't like that. All right, there we go. So it just slides down, it helps it, and then it just goes straight down into the hopper. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. All right, so I just saw one go down, guys, and it seems like it's working perfectly fine. So I think I'm just gonna cover this, and that's it. So I'm just gonna put these, although nothing can spawn on the glass, but just to finish it off, I'm just gonna add that. And then at the top, it's all half slab, so nothing can spawn on top of it. So there we go, guys. Ooh, that didn't really work out. So I just want to see inside of this hopper, because yeah, there's a slab. Alright guys, so it seems like it's working so far. So basically what happens is that I have no clue what changed. Like, I went through the video and I did the same thing, but for some reason the comparator, whatever it's called, wasn't getting a signal from the activator rail, which was kind of weird. And then all of a sudden it started working. So I have no clue what that has to do with anything. But basically right now it has stuff, so it's already working. If I could show you guys right here, the furnace is already running. So it's basically going around, and then once it doesn't have anything in the minecart, like no more kelp, is basically gonna activate this rail. Because right now when it activates this one right here as well, and then it locks it before it changes this rail right here. So if it didn't have this part right here, it would just switch this rail and go in. So this is basically what's stopping it. It locks it. If you guys notice right now, you see that little thing, it basically locks it so it doesn't go. So once it's empty, it's not going to be able to lock it, and then it's just going to go in here. It's going to start loading the stuff, and then for some reason, oh, okay, I think I know why now. Because I was placing the minecart there, and right now when it started working, I placed it right here and then pushed it along. So it kind of makes sense now, I guess. So let me just see if it has anything in here. It doesn't, so I don't know why it's not working. It's still like not pushing it that way, since it doesn't have any items anymore. Yeah, so I have no clue what this is doing or how it works, but basically that's a rough idea of how it works, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do now to make this work again, but yeah, so this is basically done. So on the next episode, we're gonna start doing maybe another farm, and then just getting the building to cover this. So yeah, guys, so I just want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos, and I guess I'll just catch you guys on the next one. Panda Bear out.